A live look at Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Alumni Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Boston College Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into a beautiful neighborhood in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, Boston College is home to the Alumni Stadium. Seating 44,000, this is a petite but beautiful stadium in the ACC. Back to you.
All right, Holly. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. So Boston College's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And this talented guy out wide, man, for this offense, he has had his way this season. This will be the biggest challenge for him. And what's the answers on that side? What do they present? Nobody's really been able to stop him, and he's going to get his. But, Palmer, how do they limit the damage, and how do they maybe focus on him and make others beat you?
Well, they talked to us this week on defense, and they said, look, we want to play zone as much as we can. We need to bracket him as often as possible in and out, but we know he's going to line up in different spots, so obviously we've got to communicate. The one thing the quarterback told us this week is, I don't care where he lines up, and I don't care who they cover him with, if it's one or two guys, I'm still throwing him the football because I know he is going to make plays.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game because this linebacking crew can be exploited. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jackson. They were all over it.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as they're running, time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rid of it on the RPO. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. They'll try the right side. He's dropped.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. NC NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Out wide left, it's Scott. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Got him on the RPO. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
NC State going up-tempo.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Unloads to the right. Complete on the comeback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Scott. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. BC uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? This is a designed run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Quick handoff. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts him in the spin cycle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the gun, a collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Long way to go on 2nd down. Right back to it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summaries. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Left side is Hilliard. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Boston College will send out the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He fields the punt in his own end zone. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Jackson. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. NC State quick to the line. Selling the fake. Throws to the back. Snags it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Out wide left, it's Barney. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right side, it's Hilliard. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Such great awareness along the sideline and the ability to get that foot down for the catch. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. They just keep firing. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Caught on the RPO. Gain of 8, it's now 3rd and 2. NC State going up tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. Right at the line. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The fake wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Barney. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. On the move. He got enough. Slides and moves the sticks on 4th and short. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game.
Man, when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced the coach to go ahead and do it from the way it looked.
100%. That's the coach. We got this. Absolutely. We want more points. We got to go for it. I believe in my guys. The players always try to go for it.
Making the adjustment. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab at the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. NC State quick to the line. Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give on the counter. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey guys, I caught up with the Wolfpack head coach coming out of the locker room. He needs more from his team in the second half. Even though they've got the big lead, they want to continue to set the tone early in the season that they are a team that can finish strong. He reminded them it's a 0-0 score here to start the 3rd quarter. Despite the big lead, we are not taking our foot off the gas.
Thanks, Holly. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 2nd and inch is a really good time to take a shot. Maybe some room here. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense?
He'll take a deep shot here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He's looking to throw. That's got it. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the punishment has been extended.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Green. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Boston College will send out the punt team.
Number 97 on to kick it away.
Fields the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking Checking in from the Wolfpack sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Quarterback changing the play. Second down, going to throw it. Fires one high and deep. Makes a deep grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Touchdown, Boston College! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. With an update on that, let's check in with Holland.
Checking in from the Wolfpack sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Barney. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, NC State! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball. This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Between the hashes, it's Barlow. Taken down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rush right in his face. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Ingram. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their 3rd sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Breaks the tackle. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Snapped on 4th down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Drops back on 1st down. Fires immediately. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hard running there. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Right side, it's Hilliard. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hilliard.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Quick give. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
And that
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85. Go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4th. At the 40, there he goes. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And man, they're taking advantage right now.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone covered.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Needs it here on 4th down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Eagles!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. And that is how we will wrap this one up.